Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto and welcome to this new video in which we'll talk about Ethereum. Excuse the phone on the background, but that won't go on for too much longer. But in this video we'll talk about Ethereum. We'll talk briefly about the technicals. As you can see, last analysis I did is still valid, I think, on Ethereum at least. But there are some fundamentals regarding also what we'll do with the price of Ethereum I think we need to talk about. So we'll talk about that and just in general everything you need to know. I don't intend on making this video too long, just a quick update on Ethereum so that you know what's going on. So right now Ethereum is it's strong, all right. It's not as strong as Bitcoin on the short term, but still it's strong. As you can see, what we have done in the last weekend is we've broken above 1600 and we're now holding that as a support. And in general, this whole level between 1550 and 1600 is a major support. It's very strong, and I don't see that breaking unless we hear something from the Federal Reserve, and it's not good. In general, that's the biggest thing really preventing us from having a relief rally. It's the Federal Reserve. They could still say, and then it's mainly about the interest rates. They could still say that they're going to continue the monetary policy and the increasing of the interest rates like they have been doing, which is not necessarily the truth, because they have already, or at least the consensus is that they will increase it with less percentage. But if they're still going to increase it, that's going to be bearish, and that way we could actually still crash down. It's very well possible that if they say something like that, we'll still see something like that. And we're sure that in the next 9 days, they will say something like that, all right? Because in the next 9 days, or in 9 days, we'll have that interest rate. But apart from that, Ethereum has been fairly strong, and we don't necessarily need to hear something from them this week. So if we hear from them, it all depends on what they say. So if they say that they are going to change their monetary policy, we'll probably get a move up to 1800 and 1760, which is our price target very soon. If they say that they're not going to change it and that they're going to keep increasing, we might actually see, or we probably will see a drop. But I cannot predict what they're going to say. I cannot predict when they're going to say it. So we'll have to analyze with what we know. And that is that technically Ethereum is very bullish today. We're probably still going to get some institutional moves in the upcoming 24 hours because compared to yesterday, the volume has still dropped down, which is unusual to say the least for a Monday. Usually beginning of Monday or beginning of Tuesday, you see some big institutional moves. So we're still waiting for those, but I don't think they're going to be that big that we're going to have a breakout because of that. So in general, the dollar strength index is still dropping down, so that's fundamentally bullish. So given that whole image of the fundamental markets, I still think that in the upcoming week, we'll stay in this consolidation between 1680 and 1600 ultimately, where we might spike down to 1550. That's no problem. A problem only arises if 1550 breaks as a support. All right, that's the only way in which a problem can arise. But that's not something I would expect. It's really only possible if the Federal Reserve comes out, or it's not only possible if the Federal Reserve comes out with bearish news, but that would be the main thing I could see that could do something like that. But for now, I still expect that we'll kind of do the same as last week. So that will be relatively bullish in this week, and then somewhere more leaning towards the end of the week that we'll be able to break above 1680 to get up to our next price target around 1760 and 1800, which are levels we haven't seen since the beginning of September. So I'm pretty looking forward to it. This is my analysis for now. Obviously, I'll keep you updated on the fundamentals, and with that, I'll keep you updated on whether I think or whether my bias and my insights change. But for now, this is my take on Ethereum. So if you do have any questions, if you want to discuss anything, let me know. But for now, take care and bye.